I'm Ashley.
And I'm Jackie. Welcome back to Dumb Witch Club.
Dumb Witch Spooky Club.
Spooky season has officially arrived.
Yes.
It can arrive whenever you want.
It can arrive whenever you want.
It's actually probably not an official arrival date.
No.
But, I mean, October 1st, right? That can be, we can agree on that, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's the time.
Yes. That's the time when it's like calendar that season.
Yeah, and like if you already have, great. But if you haven't,
then you better.
The time to start.
Yeah, so like if you're watching this and you haven't, what are you doing? What are you doing?
They're starting now.
You need to go. Like, don't stress. But go.
But this is, it started. You're there.
Yeah, you're there. You're actually really there because you're tuned into this.
Yeah.
Which is like getting you in the vibe. You're doing well. You're doing good.
Yeah.
You're fine.
Don't worry.
Don't worry.
Don't
You're
let
okay.
anyone tell you, including us.
Including us, that just alarmed you. They're like, what day is it? I don't know.
I know. They're like, it's way past October 1st anyway. So what are they talking
You're like,
about?
I'm already just losing. Yeah, sorry.
Never.
Never.
Happy spooky season. Okay,
Happy spooky season.
To kick it off, obviously we have our cute color scheme, and we have our Seasons of the Witch Samhain deck, which we love and use throughout the year, but particularly at this time of year.
Yes, it's well loved.
It is well loved. It is one of our older decks, I will say, and I'm pretty sure we got it at one of those witches' night markets.
Yes,
years
we
and years
did
back.
get it at one of the witches' night markets, which, we'll have to plan some time to go.
Yeah, for sure. Well, and they do those all year round, too.
Yeah, they do. Because, you're not just a witch in spooky season.
Yes, and my identity is not a costume, people.
That's right. And Halloween is every day.
Yay. Okay. Card pull.
Card pull.
Witch! Literally says witch.
Perfect.
Grab hold, allow the dwelling fire within belly, awaken all that is. A mere glimpse, a delicate pull, at the very roots, living in the alchemy of self.
Yes.
That is some witch energy.
I love it.
I like it. And this artwork is so pretty. It's pretty. It's kind of nice because it's witch, but like it's not the stereotypical witch depiction. I feel like she's kind of blonde and she's got a bouquet and she's wearing a white dress and like everything, like the flowers in her hair are like blowing up around like the sides of her. Like she's just
I love that.
stirring everything up and around. I love it too.
I love it.
Yay. Season of the Witch.
It's perfect. It even has like remnants of our like new moon eclipse energy to it.
100%. There is a lot of that in there.
Which,
nice.
That was amazing and will continue to be amazing.
So, okay.
Okay.
What are we talking about today? Because I feel like this is like a weird episode.
It is a little bit of a weird episode. So, okay. So, let's go back in the Dumb Witch time machine.
Okay. Ooh.
I don't know.
That was so cool. I loved it. I'm there. Tell me.
We're back. To sort of the beginning of this year. I'm not sure exactly when it was. I probably could have looked that up, but whatever, I didn't. So we discussed that our sort of philosophy this year, our MO this year, was to have it be the year of nothing.
Correct.
So we discussed what that meant in that episode. And how we were going to scale back and we were going to, just parse down some of the things that we were doing this year.
Yes. And and if you know this already, okay, sorry, I'm going to repeat myself.
Yeah.
But this was really done as a result of the year prior being what we have now called the year of everything.
Yeah.
Where so many things happened, most of them very good things.
Oh, yeah. Great things.
But just very, very, very busy. It was constant. It was nonstop. It was one thing after the next.
Yeah.
And even though it was all wonderful, like we were freaking exhausted.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was just a lot. So we were like, we cannot. So we haven't been.
And we've really stuck to it. And in some ways, we just sort of recapped this yesterday and realized how well we stuck to it.
Yeah, which I have to say, like, okay, on the one hand, I'm like, good for us, pat on the back.
Yes.
Also, I'm like, God, we haven't done anything this year.
I know.
Like, truly, just almost really, truly nothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
And even some things that we tried to do, like this little, like very typical, like summer weekend getaway trips that we do very typically most years.
Yeah.
We did not even do them this year.
We did not.
And that wasn't really planned, like, as part of the year of nothing. It just, like, stuff fell through. It didn't work out.
Yeah, it didn't.
And then I'm like, ugh.
I know. It was almost like we were kind of straying away from it. And then the universe was like, oh, no, I'm sorry. No. You decided that this was the year of nothing. Therefore, no, you're not doing this. You're not.
Yeah, so when we even tried to do something, it was like, no, you're not doing that. So we're like, great. So
I know.
I think we were kind of not struggling, but kind of thinking about how, because it is spooky season. It's like, the best time of year, our favorite time of year. And we were like, are we really just going to do nothing all season?
Right.
Because the last several years, like, we've done pretty big things, different things in different ways, including last year we did our whole, like, hometown Halloween thing, and we did, like, a million things. But we're like, we can't just literally do nothing for spooky season. It's sad. We're witches.
Yes, and the year of nothing was never meant to be, like, literally nothing.
Well, it just can't literally be nothing.
Be literally nothing.
No.
So it wasn't. So it was just less. And so we have done that, but there are a few meaningful things that we still have that we're looking forward to.
Yes, correct. So I think, I don't know how I feel about this whole year of nothing thing.
Yeah.
We're not even really fully done with it. We're almost done.
Yeah.
I think it was a good idea.
I think it was a good idea. I think you have to have that sometimes. You have to try to do something different. You have to try to switch up your energy, and it does free up time for you to focus on things maybe you don't get a chance to because you're filling your minutes with all of these things. And I have a feeling we're going to have more of an appreciation for it as we reflect back on it.
I hope that you're right, because it's really starting to wear on me at this point. Yeah. I'm just like, oh my God, like, seriously. I just feel like, I don't know. Yeah. I don't regret it, but I feel like about 3 months ago, I was like, oh, this has been great. And now I'm like,
yeah,
over it.
I totally get it.
But now it's too late.
Yeah, now it's too late. We have to see this through. We got to see this through.
And what am I going to do now,
Well, no, this is what we're going to do. And I really
But we have some things.
We do have some things. And this is a good reminder that it actually is more than you're probably thinking.
Well, it kind of is a lot. And actually, so some of the things we've already done as well. So we're counting those.
Of course.
Right?
They count. Yes. Absolutely.
And one of those things was we saw Beetlejuice.
We saw Beetlejuice.
And we did it together, and we dressed cute, and we took cute photos.
We did. It was adorable.
And we're going to be reviewing that movie in a witching hour soon.
Yes.
So look out for that. And I know it's been out for a while. Like, I'm not trying to act like we're, like, breaking the news on the review. But we wanted to wait, let everyone get a chance to see it.
Exactly.
And then, just talk about it during spooky season. So that's what we're doing.
Yeah. And we'll talk about it. And you guys have probably all seen it or whatever, or will have by that point. And that'll be fun because then everyone can comment on their takes and their opinions.
Yeah, exactly. So that's something that was in September, but that we did, and we're like, that counts.
It definitely counts. It was something that we had planned
and
for spooky season, and that we were going to. We always dress on theme. We love a theme, but we did it, and we really kind of pulled out the stops for that. So that was cute.
We looked cute.
Yeah, it looked really cute.
I know. And the movie theater we went to had a cute little in-house made, cut out, photo op thingy.
Yes.
But you could tell, somebody made it and painted it.
Yeah.
It was, so well done, too. It was amazing.
Yes, it was amazing. When we do the review episode, we'll have to post.
I know. I'm also I'm revealing too much. I'm saying too much about it.
It was cute.
It was. It was super cute. What else have we already done that counts?
Also we attended a Victorian morning tea exhibit, experience, whatever, at the museum in downtown Anaheim.
Yeah, so it was a combination of you got admitted into the exhibit to see everything that they curated for this Victorian morning exhibition. But it also included this tea party thing, which was super cute. And shall we talk about the amazing, let's call it entertainment that was there?
Yes, we shall talk about that.
Yeah.
So, yes, they had a delightful person there whose name was Patricia.
Yes, her name was Patricia.
Who was doing tea leaf reading.
Yeah.
Like fortune reading with the tea leaves.
Yeah. Which, I mean, I've obviously heard of, but I had never done before.
No, I had never done. I've never done myself. I've never had anyone do.
No,
we've never participated in this, but she looked really fun, and she had an amazing hat on.
Yeah.
And this whole setup, and we were like, okay, we need to do this. And we were with our friend of ours, Evie, Show Pigeon.
Yeah.
So she was with us.
So, also, this woman, I think she's probably been reading these tea leaves for like 120 years because she was wise and ancient. Yes. She was in her crone era.
Oh my God. She was so in her crone era, and I love that for her.
I love it. It's not an insult. It was amazing.
Not at all. No, it was amazing. There were many things that were said.
Many predictions that were made.
Some of which remarkably spot on.
Yeah, but mostly not.
Mostly not. I was told that I was going to get a boat, and then swiftly was told that I was not going to get that boat.
Well, that it was like your partner wanted a boat.
Yeah.
That wasn't going to get
and a boat. And then, no, but it's okay because they're not going to. I'm like, thank God, dodged the bullet on the boat.
She was very disappointed that I didn't love Christmas.
Extremely upset with you.
Yeah, because apparently there was like what she was seeing in the tea leaves, like a Christmas tree shape. And she was like very excited, and she was like, "Do you love Christmas?" And I was like, "It's okay.
Yeah."
And she was like, "Oh, well, you didn't say yay, you just said okay." So, and I was like, "Well,"
you're like, "Yeah, I remember."
What difference does it make if I love Christmas or not? Just because there's a Christmas tree shape in there.
And I'm sorry that
And I just was telling the truth, and then it evolved into like, well, maybe it's a sale. There's a lot of sale.
Yeah,
remember? She said a lot of
boat. Yes, she did say that it was like a sale,
but I wasn't going to get a boat.
No, it was like sailing on to better whatever. That actually made more sense,
Yes.
for what she said that it was, but still.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I was told something about pirates.
Yes.
Which
that you would be coming into a lot of money. She said it would be like a pirate's treasure, and then
we would all be like pirates, and that's a little little out of left field. Like pirates aren't a thing really, like, literally. So I thought it was more symbolic, and so I guess my face betrayed that I wasn't quite sure where that was going, and she was not happy with me for
and then she was like, "Look, there's a pirate boots right here," and she's like looking inside the cup and like showing you the little things.
I was
and she's like, "Oh yeah, I see."
At that point, you just have to.
Well, there's a suggestion in there, and you are like, well, okay.
Yeah, okay. I'm
not
sorry.
the expert. She's the expert.
I was very sorry. I thought it was a metaphor. It was not.
No.
It was literal.
I know. I told Ashley, she wanted Ashley to say, "Oh my God, my pirate friends and I are going out next month, and we're going to be pillaging.
We're going to swashbuckle
all the time." You're so right.
Yeah, she really, really wanted that. And then I was trying to tell Jackie, like, well, yeah, because, like, pirates aren't a thing. And I'm like, except for, like, the real ones. Like, the real, like, the, like Somali pirates, like, they call them pirates or whatever. Like, the real ones. And then I said, like that movie with Tom Hanks, and I couldn't think of the name of it.
But she goes, Captain.
And Jackie goes, Captain Jack Sparrow.
That's what I thought of.
Which
I didn't know you were talking about Somali pirates. You didn't say Somali pirates.
No, but I said real ones, like the movie that Tom Hanks was in.
I know, but I don't know who was in Pirates of the Caribbean.
That's not Tom Hanks.
Well, no, I did know it wasn't Tom Hanks, and I also said all of my answers are just Johnny Depp centric. So whatever, you can't fault me for that.
It was so funny, and it was actually such a role reversal because that felt like such an Ashley thing to do, just like blurt it out, and it's so off the wall and like bananas. And the laugh.
Are you gonna get jewelry made for me with that on it now?
to not remind me.
Because that's what I do to her sometimes.
That's what she did about one of the most embarrassing things I've ever done.
I love it. It's my favorite ring.
She loves it, and I'm like, oh my God, that was so embarrassing that I did
One of these days we'll tell that story.
Yeah, we'll have to tell it.
I will tell it. You don't want to tell it.
So embarrassing. I hate it. It was so funny when you did that, though, because it reminded me of something I would do. And, like, the laugh I laughed in that plate. Like, everyone looked at me.
At this point, we're, like, debriefing after the tea reading, and we're, like, in the tea party, like, area with the tables, and, like, doing the dessert, like, little cart thing.
And Evie's having a conversation with people that's, like more
a serious conversation.
Yeah.
Like, they're talking about, like, art and all this stuff. And then we're, like, having this whole stupid conversation. And then she's laughing. And she's like, I have to go outside. She was laughing so hard.
It was obtrusive. I know you've experienced my laugh a little on here if you've listened to us for a while, but, like, I hold back, like, and that when I don't hold back, you are going to hear it. If you're in the same county, like, you will hear my laugh. It is ridiculous. And she does, and of course I had, like, a macaron in my mouth or whatever I had in my mouth.
Yeah, no, you were eating something too. I know, and then you get mad at me. You're like, why do you say that? No, I do not do it on purpose. How am I supposed to know what she's going to laugh at? I'm saying funny shit all the time, and she doesn't always laugh at it that much.
That's true. Sometimes things strike me as extra funny, but I always seem to have a beverage or a food item. I was going to spit it out. Like, we were so uncouth at that tea. Like, it was,
They were like, okay, it's over. You guys can leave.
Yeah, they were like, you need to go. Yeah. And I was just like, Captain Jack Sparrow!
I know. And then poor Evie's like, I'm sorry I brought my friends.
She was like, they're just, okay. And we were like, oh. No, she doesn't care. She loves us. She loves us. God bless her.
It was so funny. So, I know. Yeah, no, it was funny. But honestly, all of that aside, like, the event itself was amazing.
It really was.
Victorian morning stuff is really, really cool.
Very cool. Very fascinating.
Yes. There's, like, all of these artifacts and, like, obviously, like, jewelry, but there's jewelry made out of hair. The hair of your loved ones. There's, like, the death photography that they would do after people died. They had, and, like, the mourning clothing, and it was really, really cool. So any of that stuff is super cool, and it's, like, a little bit spooky, but it's cool.
It's cool, and it's, like, reverent, and it's nice, and whatever. You'll see, we did a little reel, so if you look at our TikTok, you'll see, like, a little taste of it.
Yeah, just little bits of, like, some of the artifacts and things.
And they are going to do another date. So if you're watching this in early October, look into Museo Anaheim Victorian morning tea and see if there's any other dates if you're, like, fascinated by this.
Yeah, and it was really well worth it. So recommend.
Yes.
Okay, so those are the things we've already done.
Yeah.
And so then we have a couple other things coming up.
Yeah, we have some fun stuff. So we're going to go, we got reservations to a speakeasy that's really cute. And this whole month, they're doing a Beetlejuice themed menu.
So cute.
Cocktails, food, stuff. And it's a speakeasy, so it's a little under wraps. Like, you're not going to know exactly what they have or exactly what it is. But this place is amazing, and they always do such a great job.
Cute, because we've been there before, like, other times. Not even when they had a specific theme, but just in general.
Yeah.
But it's, like, kind of hidden, like you would want a speakeasy to be. It's like dark and kind of underground, and cocktails are really good.
They're really good. They have actual, like, mixologists that make the drinks.
Yeah. It's like curated. Yeah, and they do a lot of seasonal stuff too. So I know that's gonna be so cute. But now I'm like, what are we gonna wear to that? Because we already wore our Beetlejuice outfits.
I know, that's a good point.
Dang.
Yeah, we might have to mix that up and try to do something similar, or I don't know,
or something completely different.
Something completely different. We'll have to talk about it.
All right, we'll figure it out. That's super cute.
What else are we doing?
Well, so there's also something else that we're doing, and I was like, this counts.
It does count. Of course it does.
Okay, so there's this place, and look, we are where we are, so we're near LA, and so there's cool stuff in LA, right?
Yeah.
And there's probably cool stuff in your area too, if you're not around here.
Oh, I'm sure there is.
There's this cool place in LA, and I didn't write down the name of it, actually, and I can't remember the name of it.
Pixie Peak.
It starts with a P, but it's in Little Tokyo, and it's like a place where they have a bunch of, like, kind of the kawaii type of charms and, like, little, you can make things.
Yeah.
And you can make, like, a picture frame or decorate a bag or, like, hair clips or whatever. But they have all the cute little, like, kind of those little cutesy, like, Japanese style things.
Yes.
But around Halloween, they bring in a bunch of Halloween stuff. So that's why we're going. We don't know what we're going to make yet, but we're not super crafty, like,
no,
in the sense that, like, we're so creative.
No.
But if you give me stuff and give me an idea, like, I can put it together.
Yeah, and give me a little bit of a tutorial on how to make sure I don't completely, like, make a disaster of it. Like, I can mimic stuff pretty well, and if I have a template, and I think they do that. I think, like, to your comfort level. If you're, like, some artist, obviously you go in and you create something amazing. But...
yeah, but if you need, like, suggestions or a little bit of guidance, I think they provide that as well.
Yeah.
So, see, and this is something that just kind of came about that we were like, oh, yeah, that's cute, we'll do that. And then I'm like, that counts.
It does count. It totally counts. It's something we're doing. Look, it's just like, if you're doing a thing and it's within the season, then that counts as doing a thing for spooky season.
I agree.
Right? Just like with, like, witchcraft stuff, like, if you are just washing your hands... utilitarian style, you need to wash your hands. You can make that a spell. And yes, it is still washing your hands, but also it's a spell. I feel like the same thing applies to this. If you're going to get gas, but it's in October, and there's jack-o'-lanterns that are painted on the store of the gas station, you're doing a spooky activity.
Okay, so next time you get gas in your car, that is your spooky season activity.
Heck,
it's amazing.
If you notice the jack-o'-lanterns, not if you don't. You have to notice them. If you notice them, then you are.
If they're there.
Mm-hmm. Or if you have, like, a pumpkin spice air freshener in your car.
That counts, too.
Yeah, but come on, of course it does. You purchase that, you put it in your car.
Okay.
All of it counts.
Okay, yes, I support that. Okay, what else?
We have a major thing that I think it's major.
Yes.
Yeah, we have a major thing that we're doing.
Yeah, say.
Halloween, which is the weekend before Halloween.
Yeah.
We are participating, some of us are participating in.
True.
Some of us are participating in.
Some are just observing.
But, all the support counts. The Anaheim's 100th annual Fall Festival and Halloween Parade.
That's a long title.
It is long.
And you said it.
I did. I think correctly, but I'm not 100% sure.
Whatever. It's close enough.
Close enough.
Yeah, cute.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, because we have very cherished people who are in this, and now somebody else who's going to be in this. And we're just going to have the best spooky little weekend.
Yes, and I think, so it's not just that, though. You're sort of, like, hosting some cute little things at your house during that weekend as well.
Yes, it's almost like
It's low-key, but it's cute.
It's low-key but cute. I'm kind of thinking of it as, like, a little bit of, like, a housewarming, except since it's during spooky season, I want to call it, like, a house cursing.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
I love it.
I know. I love it too.
It's amazing.
Yeah. It's going to be great.
I know. And so then we're going to make, like, cutesy, spooky little, like, treats and snacks.
Yep.
And it's going to be adorable.
Yeah, it's going to be so cute and fun.
I agree.
So we're really, really looking forward to that.
Well, and so then the other thing is, okay, so a Halloween night. Halloween is on a Thursday this year.
It is.
And that's also Samhain, as we all know, right? So in terms of, like, the specific, like, witchiness of the day. We have had a tradition in the past, which we haven't actually done for several years because we've been doing other things.
Yeah, we've been doing other things.
Of going out to breakfast on Halloween. And it's really cool, well, for a few reasons. One is, obviously, Halloween is a very night-centric holiday.
Sure.
But you still have to get up in the morning, right?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. So we, like, it's like a special day, but it's like a secret day.
Yeah, it is like a secret day.
Yeah.
That's really cute. It is like a secret day.
I know.
And there's a vibe.
Yes, there's like an anticipation in the air.
Yes.
Because, like, everyone's, like, looking forward to the evening.
Yes. And you're seeing, like, bits and pieces of it start to come out, and people start to put on pieces of their costume, or even are just, like, wearing costume, and, like, lights start to come on. Or I don't know. It's just really cute. And we love it. And it's, like, it's not busy because it's not the night yet.
Yeah.
And particularly where Jackie lives, like, it gets crazy.
It's a very big Halloween neighborhood that I live in.
Huge. So,
which is
like,
great.
It's great, and we love it, and we've experienced that over the years, and, like, obviously Jackie a lot longer than me, but, like, I really enjoy that part, too. But something about us just having that in the morning when not everybody's in that mode and we can see everything.
Yeah, because part of this too, when we have like gone out to eat somewhere near here, like we'll go on a walk through the neighborhood.
Yeah.
And pretty much everybody like has their full throttle decorations up by that point. And some people here, like myself included, already have decorations out. But some people just do it like right before Halloween, or they just put out their little things on Halloween day. And it's but it all adds up together. And then you're walking around, it's still, you know, the daytime, it's the morning, everything's out, but nothing's like happening yet.
Yeah.
It's like really cool.
It is really cool. And it's cute because it's become, like Jackie said, there's a few years in there where we didn't do it because we were doing other things. But it is one of the most special things that we do that is the most low-key thing to do.
Totally.
And yet counts as an activity you're doing for spooky season, of course. And one of the things I love is that when we were in Salem...
Do tell. What happened?
When we were in Salem... We still did Halloween breakfast.
We did! You're so right. We totally did. That was amazing.
Which was so cute, and it was like the same thing. We did the same thing, just in a different...
Oh, you're right. That's like going to make me cry.
I know. We got up early. We got up really early because we were staying like outside of Salem.
So we had to drive in.
We had to drive in, and we had to like make sure we got there early because then it just pops off, you know? So we did, and we went to Red's, which is one of the like main places to go if you're in Salem. I mean, people have different opinions about what's good and stuff, but that restaurant is so good.
Yeah, I mean, it's good. It's very dinery. It's pretty much, you know, exactly what you would expect, and it's kind of like you go for the experience of going.
Yes.
Although the food was delicious.
Oh my gosh, delicious. And yeah, it was like foggy and East Coast, so it was chilly.
Yeah.
And we just kind of like, we put our name in and we were standing just like waiting and just like looking and absorbing everything.
Yes, and all the like leaves are falling around, like literally falling around us. And we're like, oh, like it was amazing.
It was magical. And then we took a picture.
Yes.
Like we took a selfie standing in front of a shop that had like a fall kind of bower. And our artwork that was designed for us by Chelsea Burson, Dear Chels
That's true.
Tattoo, is based on that picture that we took that morning.
That is true. And that is our little Dumb Witch Club logo.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Mm-hmm. See, I forgot about all... Well, I didn't forget about it, but I'm like, oh my God.
Halloween breakfast. It's a magical thing. You should do it.
I know.
And even if you make breakfast at home or whatever you do, I feel like that would be so cute. Like, put on your, like, Halloween PJs or whatever. And, like, make your little, like, pumpkin waffles. Or, I don't know.
See, and I think along with this, we also really recommend take the day off work.
Yeah, take the day off work.
Look, I know not everyone can, or not every year that you can.
Sure.
Okay, and that's fine. And sometimes we haven't either. Mm-hmm. But if you can, you totally should. Like, make it your holiday.
Yeah, you deserve to have that as a holiday.
Yeah.
It should be a holiday.
Exactly.
I don't know why it's not, other than, you know, we know the reasons why certain ones are subjugated and others are not. Yeah. We understand, at least in America, like why that happens. But, I mean, if you can make it a holiday, start defining that for yourself. We have been doing that from way back.
Yes, from way back. And I think that's the other thing, and like I sort of said before, like, especially the Halloween breakfast morning thing, it's like... And we have a few other instances of things that we've done together where you just feel like you don't exist almost.
Yeah.
And it's amazing. Mm-hmm. Like, you're like, we're out here and no one's out here. And it's like this holiday, but like it's not because like not everyone's off.
Yeah.
And then the things are happening later, but they're out now. Like, it's so amazing. And then you're almost like walking like a secret day, like a secret world. And it's so cool. And it feels really special.
It is one of the most special things. Like,
it really is.
It really is. You just absorb everything, and it's slow and lovely and like just the way you would like want it to feel, even if you did nothing else the entire season, but you just did that, you would get so much out of it.
I agree. And I know we talk about, like, we do this together, and you can do it with your friends or family or partner or whatever. But I think it would be amazing to even do by yourself. If
Agreed.
That's the space that you're in, is like self-love, self-care, like even practicing doing things by yourself because maybe you've over-relied on other people.
Yeah.
I think that's an awesome opportunity to take yourself out to breakfast, have a special secret morning on Halloween.
I love that.
I love it too.
It's the best. It's the best. I think that's probably my favorite thing. And even though, like, the other things were fun, are going to be fun, and, like, bigger and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing I look forward to the most. It's just so sweet and special and nice.
Yeah, same. And I like that we can kind of put that out there as an idea for anyone that this appeals to, if you can make it happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool. Yeah, and then also, I mean, it's Samhain. It's kind of a witchy, holiday in that way, too. I mean, we might, like, do a little spell that day as well.
Yeah.
But, it's like all of the kind of, sabbats or whatever. Just take what you want from it. The entire thing is revelry, so you don't have to even do anything in particular for it unless you really want to.
Unless you really want to. Something comes to you and you feel like it or whatever, then go ahead and do it. But, you absolutely don't need to. And you could even do it the day before that, or you could do it the day after that. I mean, all of these days around there and around, like, Dia de los Muertos, and a lot of cultures celebrate sort of that idea of a celebration and a holiday. You can do it all around that, whatever feels right to you.
Yeah, exactly. So we have, about, the rest of this month until that day. So think about it, see what you do or don't want to do. And if you want to do nothing or less than nothing, be our guest as well.
We're right there with you this year.
Definitely, for sure. Okay, well, I'm so excited. I wish it was today or tomorrow, actually. But
same.
Oh, well. Until next time.
Stay witchy, friends.
And stay dumb.
Dumb Witch Club is written and hosted by us, Ashley Sidner
and Jackie Gerard at the Dumb Witch Clubhouse in Orange County, California.
Produced and edited by Matt Heinemeyer. Art direction by Violet Turner. Culture consultant Jane Turner.
Original music by Ashley Sidner. Look us up on all your favorite social media platforms, including TikTok and Patreon.
Until next time, stay witchy, friends.
And stay dumb.